with the volume on. I don't think anyone's even in here, so I have time. Hey, what's up? Alright guys, hi. Torie here. And it's a beautiful day. It's about 4 p.m. here in Florida. I hope you can hear me. I need someone to come in so they can tell me if you can or not. But I just bought a bunch of new milkweed today because I was running low and need to feed my butterflies. So I have a bunch of milkweed. I have a banana tree and I just need to repot it. So I was like, you guys want to sit and watch and hang out while I repot it? We can do that. I don't really know how the comments or like the chat room works. Okay, says that would be visible. I don't know, so I don't need to learn more right now. I don't want to learn more. Mind your business. Okay, I don't know where. Can someone just send a chat so I can see if I can see it? Or if you are sending a chat, then I definitely cannot see it. Where would it be? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna keep touching things. Yeah, I would like live chat. Welcome to live chat. Okay. Oh, okay. I can kind of see. Oh, no. No, I did that. Okay. Yeah, I can see him. Hi. Hello, Alabama. Hey, what's up? Okay, cool. Figured it out. Look at me. Little YouTube live version. What's happening, man? Just living life. We're going to repot these. Can you guys hear me okay? My neighbor's pool pump is right there, and it's very loud. So, if not, I can enunciate for you. Yeah. That's it. I emptied all of these out today because they had old milkweed in, and my milkweed this past year really got like messed up with rust, which is like a fungal plant thing, and they looked terrible. So took them all out, washed these pots, chopped them all down, sprayed them, and have them quarantining on the side of the house. And I bought fresh milkweed that's wonderful and not hopefully rusty looking. And gonna repot it, so I didn't do that. And yeah, I just thought while I was sitting here, you guys could hang out with me. So lost my shovel. You can't really see, but my mom got me this handy dandy thing, so you can kneel on it, or you can make it. I guess you flip it this way, and it's like a seat. That's how you know you spend too much time outside. I found it. Alright. Let's get to getting. What's everyone doing today? You guys are kind of just vibing too, huh? It is, like I said, it's 4 p.m., about an hour and 50 minutes before sunset. I want to see what the temperature was. "71 degrees here." We do have severe weather tonight, which is kind of crazy because it's so incredibly beautiful right now. And like I got a notification tonight that there might be flooding. I've actually never really been to Destin. I haven't really gone to the Panhandle at all. And I think that's weird because I've lived in Florida my whole life and I lived in different areas, but I've never really experienced the Panhandle. I don't really know why. Got a big old bucket of dirt here. You guys want to like see what I'm doing, or you just want to see me? I don't know. Now you get both. And yeah, it's not that exciting, I know, but I'm very rarely just like sitting in one spot, so I thought it might be a cool way to try out the live. I would like to take you guys live when I'm fishing sometimes. It's just hard because I won't be able to pay you attention, and I don't know if you guys will want that. But if you do want that, let me know in the comments here or anywhere that you would want to watch live fishing. I just feel bad if I can't like interact a little bit. Although, whatever. Maybe you don't want to interact with me. Maybe you're like, shut up, please. This is what you guys don't get to see normally in my YouTube videos because they're edited and this and that. But otherwise, I just ramble on like a awkward person. God, I wish I had a bigger shovel. It's taking a lot longer. I mean, I could pour it, but I feel like I'll look stupid if I do that. bucket that has other things. Fly fishing would be fun. Thank you. Thank you for the input. But yeah, it would kind of be just like the GoPro view where like I would have it set up and you guys would just have to watch. Maybe I would catch something live, maybe I wouldn't. But I would like to try live more often since it's an option here on YouTube. Alright, we have about halfway of this. So we'll do that. See if there is some weed in here. I believe it's purslane. I think is how you say it. I don't know, it's a common weed here in Florida. I'm just throwing in my grass because I don't care. I'm not really a big stickler for weeds because, you know, weeds are just plants that grow in the wrong spot. You know, you ever heard that? And it's true. Like, why do we hate them so much? Because we need our grass to look good. In Florida, my grass kind of looks shitty all the time. I don't care. I would like to get rid of all of my grass. It's such a waste, and I'm not interested. So, I let the weeds take over. I've been trying to plant clover. Look how long this has been in this pot. Really root bound. Yeah, I've been like putting clover seeds in my yard and stuff because I just, I don't really need my yard to look good. I'd rather have a bunch of plants, a lot of edibles. Today I've been, like I said, repotting a bunch of stuff and kind of plotting out what I'm gonna do here in spring. I wanna put at least one, if not two more raised beds. Oh my God. Hey, buddy. In the yard. So there's mixed reviews. Scratch myself, be dirty, sorry. Mixed reviews on people who say break this up, and then there's other people that say don't do it because you're traumatizing the plant more. I don't know what the right answer is, so you just do whatever you want to do, okay? I'm not here to tell you. So I'm gonna loosen up a little bit, but I no longer like eat the crap out of them like I used to. Like I used to just like really go in. But I don't really do that anymore, so I'm just gonna kind of whatever. If you guys are into plants and gardening, especially edible gardening, you guys should check out Epic Gardening here on YouTube. Obviously this is not sponsored. He doesn't even know who I am, but I do love to watch his channel and his social media, and anytime I want to try to grow something new, I check out and see if he has a video to show me out. Alright, so that's gonna sit in at a good height. You hose it down, yeah. And I've seen where people put it in like a bucket of water. I don't know, like anytime you look up anything on the internet, guys, remember that there's gonna be like a million different people telling you what is the right way, okay? And that goes for everything on the internet. Everyone has 100% information, and it's not 100%. You just gotta trial and error, see what works for you, and move on. There's my life advice for you. Definitely gonna need another thing of dirt. Good news is my compost from last year is finally ready. It's been sitting there for a while, so my first bin of compost is ready. I have a whole nother bin that's sitting, and now I've taken to just doing buckets. So it's gotten a little crazy on the one side of my house, but I don't like that side. It's kind of dark and scary, so it's a perfect place for compost. I mean, it's really not dark, it's just shaded, and because it's shaded and it's Florida, like when you go over there, it's really like buddy. I bought cloth pots last year, so I do have some of them that I put, like this had a tomato in that actually produced pretty good. I did my okra in the cloth pots too, so I did really like it. All right. Lots of opinions coming in. Milkweed's pretty easy to grow, and it's pretty hard to kill. It's a really hardy plant, and I have it for the butterflies. If you don't know, milkweed is the only thing that monarch butterflies lay their eggs on. It's the only thing the caterpillars will eat, and monarch butterflies are endangered. So I like to give them something, and then I get to see them. And then sometimes when I'm feeling extra crazy, I take the caterpillars and I bring them inside and I have them in a container. And right now I have about 6 in a container. 2 are already in a chrysalis. 3 are hanging, about to go into a chrysalis. So, and then 1 kind of little guy. So this way predators don't get them. So like every day I come out and I clip some milkweed and I go and I feed them, and then I get to release them. I showed a little bit of that in my spring garden, or I don't know when I posted it, my garden video here. If you guys didn't check it out, last year I showed a little bit of my garden and I showed a little bit of my butterfly thing. So I don't know. It was like a COVID hobby. I saw the butterfly CEO on TikTok, and she was showing like how to do this with monarch butterflies, and I was like, you know what? I need another hobby. So that's how that happened. But it's really fun for adults, and especially if you have kids, like, you should really do it. It's super easy. All you have to do is put milkweed in your yard and they will come. Ooh, big ol' hawk. I saw a bald eagle earlier. It was chasing around a bird, or the bird was chasing it around, so I don't know if it was going after the bird's nest or what it was, but they did not seem happy with each other and they were kind of going around. So I thought I might see a bird murder, but I didn't, which is always a plus. Like I don't want to see a bird murder. You know, I don't know what else. Got 2 small snook off of the dock today. Really tiny guys, like this. I can't remember if I posted it already. I meant to. I don't know, man. If I didn't, it will be on my Instagram story later. But yeah. So, yeah, we got 2 little snook off the dock. Otherwise, I'm just hanging in the house today, and I'm doing it completely sober. So normally I'd be out here having drinks and stuff, but I'm trying to be a little bit more healthy, so I'm taking a few days off. I was gonna try to not drink until Gasparilla, which is the last weekend of January, but that would be 2 weeks. I don't really know. Need some cobia fishing videos for sure. I don't know how to fish for cobia, so if you know how, feel free to send me some tips. Honestly, I would collab more, except people don't really seem to want to collab with me. Like, I don't know, I see all these other people, these other, you know, fishing girls, and this isn't like shade or anything, this is just like a comment, and like they're always fishing and collabing and things, and I don't know if they're reaching out or if other people are reaching out to them, but ain't nobody trying to go fishing with me. Which is fine, because I can do it on my own, and we have our little routine and what we do, and you know, I'm not waking up at 5 to go fishing. Like, I just don't care that much. So maybe that's why, is because I'm not like hardcore enough. I just want to like fish and like have a good time. But yeah, ain't no one trying to fish with me. So, you know. But I'm satisfied. I'm not a size queen. I don't need to have like the biggest fish in all of the trophy pictures. Like, honestly, every time I get anything, even if it's a tiny trout, I'm like, hell yeah, like I get so excited. So, I mean, no shade if all you want is big fish, but it's not that big of a deal to me. Yeah. Let's see. These are going to be red milkweed. That must be the most common one, because it's the most common one I see around here. Last year I had a few yellow milkweeds, but it's mostly red. Good lord, how long have these been in here? They're not that big. If you want milkweed, $3.99, Ace Hardware. So it's also really affordable to get. That's right, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, like, it's really cool when you see someone and they have like a monster picture, but I don't know. I used to be like, oh, I shouldn't post this picture of this small thing or whatever, no one cares, and I was just like, what do I care? Like, I'm doing this for me. I started my YouTube channel for fun because I record everything anyhow, so, you know, it just kind of, you know, happened. Like, I'm scoring it like someone told me to. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Score the bottom? I don't know. So yeah, I'm like, I just gotta post what makes me happy and whatever. You know. I'm getting older, so it's like hard for me to see like how many people are in here and stuff. Like I can see that there is a number, but I can't see what it is, and you know, life comes at you fast. Split it as well. See, I can read that though. Like straight up, like split the bottom. That's what you're saying. Something just fell. This was I got compost delivered last year because I redid the front flower bed, whatever you want to call it, raised bed of my front yard, and I overdid it. So then I've had just like buckets around because I was not going to let it go to waste. And so I've just had buckets around for, I don't know, 6+ months with soil in it, and like things have obviously grown in them because, you know, wind and birds and squirrels. The squirrels here are out of control. They are just up in all of my business, but I don't help because I put food out for them all the time. Like I give them like all of my fruit scraps and things like that. So I'm part of the problem, but I really want to befriend one. Okay, if you guys don't know this about me, I would like to befriend a squirrel. I would like a pet squirrel. I don't think you're supposed to have them, but I really want one. But if I can't have one, then at least want one that like wants to come up and like grab something out of my hand. You know, I could be like, oh, here, a little piece of whatever. But sometimes I throw out like watermelon or something, and when you see a freaking squirrel and it's holding a piece of watermelon, it is so cute. It's worth it. It's worth holes constantly being in every one of my freaking plants. God, this takes forever. What would I consider the best fishing down here? So I'm like west, like central Florida. So, you know, if you're talking about my area specifically, I mean, it just depends. I do only inshore fishing. So, you know, I'm sure people who do offshore fishing are going to have a totally different thing. For me, inshore fishing, you know, I think fishing for reds is super fun. You gotta try extreme. What is that? I think fishing for reds is really fun. I don't know, I mean, whatever. I got some small grouper inshore this year that was really exciting because it's not normally something I get. Really, what I need to perfect is my snook fishing. I'm not the best at catching snook. I can catch some small ones, but I've only caught like 2 big ones ever. So that's something I would like to get better at this year. But I feel like every year, like we were just talking about this, me and the captain, and I was just saying, like, you know, 2 years ago, if you watch my channel from like 2 years ago, it's like all I caught was small trout. Then I started catching bigger trout, and I really like felt like I like perfected that. Obviously not perfected, but you know what I mean. And then I started catching reds, and now I feel like I can catch reds really well. Like when I go out, and you have to try Goodness Extreme for your roots. Okay. So, you know, every year I just feel like I'm getting better and better at something and checking it off my list. So I hope this year is a snook heavy year, and then maybe next year sheep's head. I cannot catch a sheep's head for the life of me. I've caught like 2 ever. And I see them, they're like out back of my house all the time. I cannot catch them. So I know you really need a small hook and like patience, and right there you're losing me with 2 things. But you know, there's a lot of options. Florida has a really great fishery. Obviously, if you go to South Florida, you're going to get mahi and all that sort of stuff. You can hear my cat. So yeah, I mean, it really just depends where you are. I used to do a lot more rock fishing phobia, yeah. I used to do a lot more offshore fishing, like with my family growing up, but the older I get, the just more anxious I get when I'm offshore, and it's harder for me to do. So, you know, it's just one of those things where every time I do it, I'm like, I don't really know if I want to keep doing this, but I love the idea of it. Although, honestly, I sometimes find it boring to just troll around. But yeah, it's just like, you know, I'm old, and I'm not old, but I'm older, and I feel like, you know, I know how many things can kill me, and just sometimes being on someone else's boat I'm just like, I don't know if this person's a good driver. I don't know if I could trust them. And here they have my life in their freaking hands. I don't know. I mean, that's my anxiety talking, but what can you do, right? All right, number 3. We're getting there, guys. Also, I won't make you guys watch this that long. But this was fun, so I'm glad that I tried it. Like I said, if you guys seem, I know I'm not old. I mean, like, I'm older than a kid that, like, doesn't realize how fleeting life is. You know, it's like at a certain age, you're like, that could kill me. As a kid, you know, I do all sorts of things. Most people would, you know, you'll do anything. When you get older, you're like, literally, death is hunting me down. It is, like, trying to get me. And I have to actively try not to let it succeed, you know? So, yeah, I just get nervous. Just get nervous. I'm just a nervous little girl. But that's what meds are for. And alcohol. Not that you should mix the two. Poor little babies. I do not know that person, at least not if it's like an online person. Maybe I would recognize by a picture or like an Instagram handle, but not off the top of my head. I'm also terrible at things like that. Oh my God, you were really in there. You were in there, baby. Alright, so now we're gonna try Aloha. I would love to go to Hawaii. I keep talking about it, but I know right now there's like controversy on, you know, traveling there because of COVID and like, you know, bringing mainland things over. So, yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. I feel like I need a vacation, like a real one. Oh, down in Key West. I don't know. I'll have to look and see then. This one. We're just trying a bunch of different methods. Yeah, I don't know. I was actually looking up flights for the Bahamas, and I just put like flexible dates just to see like what there was out there. And there's some decent ones, but I mean, tourism's definitely picking up, so things are kind of, you know, I should have taken advantage when prices were like really low. Now things are kind of going back up. Damn. And I've been supposed to go to the BVI for 3 years now, and then it keeps getting, you know, closed down. So I'm hoping this is the year that everything stays okay and I can actually get there, because it was like such a great, like really cool, dreamish type vacation that I planned. I was going to bring you guys along and go fishing and just vlog, and but the universe is not ready for that yet. Hopefully soon. Best not to come to Hawaii just yet. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I see some people that are like, it doesn't matter, and then other people, especially like local people, are just like, hey, keep your germs, you know, to yourself, which I get. Hi, Jeff. I know, I'm trying not, it's a hard balance. I'm trying to not slow down, because, you know, it's hard to obviously take just time off of life, but I'm also trying to be responsible. So somebody close to me, we should do this every Saturday. Someone close to me that I spend a lot of time with has COVID, and so like I'm not necessarily quarantining, but I'm trying to kind of like keep myself, you know, until I can confirm that I'm not COVID positive. But I've been doing my temperature, and yesterday it was 97, and then this morning it was 96.7 Fahrenheit. So I don't really know why my temperature is going down, unless I'm already dead and my body is just going. Hello, lady. We're planting. But yeah, so I might already be dead, and that's why my temperature is just going down. You know, who knows? You had it in a suck. My parents had it really bad at the beginning, and like legitimately do not remember like 2 weeks of their life. But I'm glad that everyone I know, like my business partner had it a few weeks ago, one of my best friends did, and everyone who's had it recently hasn't had it as bad. So that's good. This dirt's really hard and I don't want it. Hey, hold on, let me get more dirt. Oh, God. Oh, those are those big things. Okay, we got that. You just lost your taste and smell. Yeah, that's how my best friend figured it out. He all of a sudden was like, I can't taste anything. So that hasn't happened to me, like I said. I have a pretty good immune system. So I went for a run yesterday, like after I found out the person had it. And I was like, you know what? This run is either going to sweat it out of me or sweat it out so it shows up. And I still felt fine. So I was like, I think it's fine. But out of courtesy of others, I'm hanging out, just vibing at home. Oh, God. Ugh, I'm bored of this now, guys. Only because this dirt sucks right here. I don't want to use it. That was my big umbrella that is just upside down in the yard now. Disney soon. Yes, yeah. You have to tell me what your schedule is. You let me know, girl. I have a very open schedule, and no friends. So, oh my God, my umbrella's just sitting in the yard. It's fine. I have a really big slope in my yard, which is really good because I'm technically in a flood zone. But if it flooded, it's like 20 feet. Like we would all be dead if that's the case, like if that's flooding to reach my house. But so now the umbrella's sitting there and it's like just slowly rolling down. You know. But now you guys got me in full sun, so sorry about that. And the plane. Can't win. Yours is always around 96.7. Okay, so good to know. So maybe that's just where I hang out. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. I don't know how y'all live like that. No way, no how. Like, absolutely not. You can hear my neighbors around. Well, I'm going to turn this so you guys can see Wednesday. This is what she does all day long. See if you can see her. Where is she? Can you see her right there? I literally can't see what you can see. Oh. So this is Wednesday. This is supposed to be full of plants, but she took that over, and so I can't put plants there, only on the top. And she just sits there and waits and hunts lizards all day long. Yeah, there it goes. Yes, that's my baby girl Wednesday. And yeah, she just wants to sit there and -10. No. As my niece does. No. Again, Jeff, you're coming down. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I hope it's this warm for you, but I don't know. Florida winter is still on its way. Florida winter's like February, March. So I'm getting to enjoy a little bit of warm weather, but we will get like cold days, like where it's consistently 60s, and I hate that. I really do. I hate being cold. I'm not one of those people who's like, I can't wait for it to cool down. I can wait. I can wait a really long time. I have no interest. Only 2 more to go. Lucky you. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason I live here. So, I will never leave the Sunshine State. Born and raised, baby. Born and raised. Let's see if people are sending me posts on Instagram. Work people. I do not like how dry this is. I'm supplementing it with a bag of compost. Although I should just be using my compost that I made, but then I would have to go get it from that scary side of the yard like we talked about. It's also funny because, so like I said, I've been putting some of my new compost in big like 5-gallon buckets, and I'm just like layering, you know, dirt, compost, and like 3 of my buckets are growing fruit. Like one is it's either melon or pumpkin, and it's like taking over the whole thing, and I'm gonna let it just ride out, because I'm like, hell yeah, if I just get this little like patch of whatever. I tried to grow both watermelon and pumpkin last year multiple times, and I didn't have any success, so if you guys are good at growing one of those, let me know. But so my go-to drink, like alcoholic, I mean, right now my go-to drink is mostly a vodka with flavored Propel, so flavored water. I like the kiwi strawberry, you know, because I can still not have the extra calories. I mean, if I could just drink whatever I wanted, like I would drink like straight up rum or whatever, or something more delicious, but that's mostly what I drink. I'm trying to think. But I'm not that picky, except I don't really drink beer at all. I try to. My whole life, people are like, you're gonna grow into it, and you know what happened? I didn't. So I like things that are yummy. Jack and Coke. Yeah, see, I wish I could drink anything with Coke, because I love Coke. Coke is like my vice. Like, but I try not to let myself have that much. And I can't have Coke in my house because it's all I'll drink. So I really don't have anything fun in my house. So summer now is the 90s. He was jealous of your weather? It's in the 90s? Heck no. Your weather is the worst. Yeah, I know. Florida winter is better than Minnesota, but still, I mean, if you're gonna spend the money, like, don't you kind of want it to be like, I don't know, maybe not, maybe it'd be too hot if you came like the heart of summer. Goodness, I don't know why this dirt has really clumped up so hard, like calcified. You know, and I always like to, I start with gloves and then I just lose them because I put them down or I can't like feel things. Oh, thanks. Whatever. Alright guys, I'll only stay a few more minutes and then I'll let you go, because, you know, I'm sure you guys have, you know, other shit you'd rather do. I also don't know how this works with like the live staying up or not, because like I said, this is my first YouTube live. But I think it shows up on my channel like a video if you for some reason wanted to watch this back or see it from the beginning. But I mean, you didn't miss much, so it's fine. You don't need to go back to it. But you know, just in case. So that's just a straight up bag of, let's see, manure. I wonder if that's cow manure I'm just sticking my hands in or just whatever, but you know, YOLO. Can we still say that? Is that cool? Probably not. Tattoos, what they have. I actually do have a video on my main channel, on the main part of my channel that shows off a lot of my like nautical themed tattoos. Yeah, I thought about doing another one. I get requests to do like a full tattoo tour, but not that often, not enough that I think it's necessarily worth it. But I don't know, I have some tattoos that really have fun meanings, and then I have some that are just garbage. you know, that's the cool thing about when you get to a point, like I'm not suggesting this, especially for young eyes. The sun is going to fade them tats in youth. You're 100% right. And you know what else is going to do is me getting old. I'm going to be a wrinkly sack of skin one day, and so are you, man. So I'm not really that concerned about it. So you worry about your skin suit, and I will worry about my skin suit. But anyways, the cool thing about when you are somewhat heavily tattooed like I am is you can start getting dumb shit, and it doesn't matter because you can just hide it. Like, one of my friends, like, we have initials. Like, don't do that if you only have like 2 tattoos. But you know, when you have a bunch, I'm like, yeah, it's fine, you can tattoo me, it's not a big deal. Have you ever seen Bigfoot, like the actual one, or like the movie, or like a movie about it? The answer is neither. I haven't seen Bigfoot, the mythical creature, or any information on it. And yes, I'm with you. I'm not worried about what I'm gonna look like. I'm coastal. I'm not really woodsy. I don't think Bigfoot hangs out by the beach in Florida. I could be wrong, but I don't really think that's where he hangs out. But if you know different, let me know. Trying to think. I don't think we have any cool mythical creatures. The Meg? I don't know. Where's that thing supposed to be? Probably not around here. Oh, he runs around in the swamp. Okay, I didn't know that. But I also don't live near the swamp. I'm right by the ocean. I got water right on the other side of this camera, and the ocean is like right there. So no swampland here. This is beach life, or whatever you want to call it, ocean life. So strong, guys, so strong. So stupid. Ugh. Can I play this off as a workout today? Probably not. Probably not. All right, guys, look out for the skunk. That's what they call it in Florida. Okay. My business partner, her husband is really into Bigfoot, and he's a glass blower, and it's called Gentle Giant Glass. If you guys are interested in that, it's really cool. And he dresses up as Bigfoot and blows glass, and it's actually like really, if you're into that sort of thing. And he has like Bigfoot like style glass. So if you're a fan of the Bigfoot, the footed large person thing, check out Gentle Giant Glass. Look at that free freaking sponsorship. My favorite fish to catch in the ocean. I mean, my favorite fish to eat is mahi. So like, I guess kind of that, but I don't offshore fish almost ever. So I can only do with my family when I'm in the Keys. So, and here in our area, we haven't been able to keep anything that you can eat in like multiple years because of red tide. So everything I do is catch and release here, which is fine with me because I'm kind of picky anyhow when it comes to fish and seafood. So, but I love catching reds because they're really fun and they put up a nice good fight. You know what else puts up a good fight is like a jack or even like a ladyfish. I know people give them like a hard time, but ladyfish are fun because they start like jumping out of the water and stuff, and it's a really cool thing to take people who don't fish often to go and catch, because they're like, holy shit, this thing is jumping out of the water, you know, like little mini tarpon things. I would love to catch a tarpon. I jumped a like adolescent, but I always see a ton every year, but never actually have any luck. Maybe this year. Maybe this will be the year, guys. Let's put that out in the universe. Tarpon, tarpon, tarpon. And we'll see what happens. But all right, guys, I'm going to go finish this up, and you know, just doing whatever. Thank you guys for hanging out on my live. This was nice. No one was mean, so that makes me willing to do it again. You know, I never want to do it. It's gonna be stressful. And like I said, if you guys are interested in me putting up the camera when I'm fishing, even though I wouldn't be able to talk to you as much, let me know, or if that would be boring. but maybe I can start hooking it up while I'm out on the boat fishing, if that's something you guys want to do. I mean, maybe it'd be like almost like ambient background type of vibe. You know, you guys would just like put it on and like do your thing. I don't know. Whatever. You guys let me know what you would like to see if I keep going live, like what kind of videos and whatever on the comments here. I don't know if you can just leave regular comments or if it's just a chat, or just reach out to me one of the many other ways you know how. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Have a good rest of your day. I have to figure out how to turn this thing off now. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. Definitely Kobe. I need to know how to catch them. To send me tips. I don't even know how.